Ready.
They can see us and wait for it. Now they can hear us.
Change that proceedings.
Hi, everyone.
Whoops.
You have both parts?
Yeah.
Sorry, gotta hide the fat.
We're both going. I have both unmuted. Everything should be
Don't
awesome.
look at the bellies.
Hunky-dory.
Don't look at the bellies.
She's due soon.
I didn't feel it.
One more vote for Sean.
I felt like where that was going.
Yeah, stop. That's really not good taste.
Alright.
It was supposed to be a good taste, but then I was like, oh wait, no.
When it says not to mention dark theory.
This one hasn't even had alcohol yet.
I did have two.
You need to stop already. You're already red in the face.
Oh, we expand the size. So
Great
we
game,
read it.
guys. Have a good night.
I read the high sissy part.
I can't see that. Hey, sissy, how's it going, Squishy? I'm blind and I have glasses.
I'm right here and I can't see.
I'm supposed to wear glasses for my astigmatism though, not because of like not being.
Can I minimize this and bring it back up? Oh my god, there's so many things.
It's a lot.
You could continue talking and stuff. Just
Talking
fix some
and
things.
stuff.
Stuff. Because we're all about the stuff.
Which stuff?
All
The
the
stuff.
Oh, that's
Do you want to explain what stuff you got looting off of stream? Mr. Double Nat 20 over here.
You're welcome for the advantage.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'll
but
search things. He
see.
searches for things. I move things for him to search.
You lift the bodies.
He's like,
I'm not
It's
sorry.
not
Sean.
guys, you look like Josh.
You two are brothers. I said, look at this face.
Now we need
I
to
swear.
superimpose the pictures of both of them.
I don't have that blind ending capability.
Chris will get on it.
Oh my goodness. And Josh is the better looking one. Gala.
Aww.
No.
it's just volume. That's all it is.
It's just volume. You've got a better beard than I, so.
He's got more beaver than you.
I look like a
It's
12-year-old
not
kid. You look like a grown adult, so
Yes.
therefore it works out.
It's a negative if you refer to somebody as somebody who needed their bodyguard to carry him up the wall of China.
Not 20 times 2. Yas. Hey, Talus.
Hey, Talus.
Hey, Dallas.
Okay, am I doing explaining now?
Yes.
Okay, alrighty.
Awkward potato. Explain.
Yes. Okay, so whenever I did some investigation and some looting, we got bracelets of faithful friendship. It's a wondrous item for 2 people, but whenever the wearers are 15 feet in front of or around each other, and neither one is unconscious, they have advantage on saving throws, and they also have advantage on medicine checks to stabilize the other if they're dying. And whenever both wearers regain hit points by spending hit dice, they actually double the hit points regained by wearing the bracelets. And the other item, which is very, very cool, is which is the Ring of Everlasting Eclipse. So, as a bonus action, you can point towards a source of light or fire no bigger than a 10-foot cube and extinguish it. Light sources produced by magic or spells are unaffected, unfortunately. Then there's Touch of Gold, and so whenever you attempt to pick a lock, you can add your Intelligence or Wisdom modifier to the sleight of hand check. Then there's Touch of Death. As an action, you can force a creature, you touch a creature and force them to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 19. And on a failed save, they take 5d8 necrotic damage and are stunned until the start of my next turn, or whoever's using it. And on a successful save, they only take half damage.
And that's a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Bonus action is a little bit too much.
About to steal that ring.
And you can only use it twice.
Full body armor on you.
Twice per day. And then the best one, in my opinion, is Shrouded Passage. While attuned to this ring, you can use an action to cast Pass Without a Trace, and you can use it twice a day. So I have shitty stealth.
Pass without trace.
Yeah, it's
Random question. What is everyone's favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Doctor Strange.
Loaded question.
Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. Have fun.
Anyone that you guys think you cosplay?
Who? I don't look good at spandex.
It'd be funny to see just a Spider-Man.
Who?
No one looks
What about
good
yours?
in spandex. That's why they CG the crap out of everything in movies.
What about yours?
I don't know. I'm more of an anti-hero or moral villain
Alright,
person.
and who?
You're the DM. You're used to this.
I'm used to telling you guys things, and then you guys go on for 10 minutes about what you're gonna do.
The introverted DM.
I don't know. Probably just because he was my dad's favorite, probably Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. True.
What about you?
Waiting for Joey.
I don't know. There's so many. I would say.
I like Miles Morales.
I feel like he came the generation after me, so although I'm all for like ethnicity.
I like his style. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
I liked Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Very
that was
good, very good.
That was really good.
And that's an example of how a D&D group of all one party can work.
True.
I would say if I had to pick one, I would say, although I hate DC Comics, Batman would be my favorite.
Batman.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, he's the only one I feel like has a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Cool. This is a random question.
What about you?
Yeah.
I already said it.
Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like Miles Morales. No, my favorite anti-hero is Elektra.
Nice.
Anti-hero.
Moon Knight is also.
Moon
Moon Knight
Knight.
is awesome.
Yeah.
He's crazy as shit.
Yeah.
So is Deadpool.
What about you all in
Moon
the
Knight is
audience?
crazy sad, whereas Deadpool's
Crazy funny.
Or Gwenpool.
But yeah.
I like how there's a short period
What's
where
with
you
all
just
the
add
anti-heroes?
Venom.
Like, I don't know. Crystal
Spider.
randomly brought it up, so.
We're trying to ease you guys
Or
into the
Moon
new
Knight.
character arcs that we're going with.
Oh, we're just turning chaotic evil.
I was surprised. I thought you would have said Iron Man. You just want to make an Iron Man character.
Okay.
Thank you for the 30 biddies. How much to give inspiration to the next enemy mob?
I
You
was
laugh.
actually looking at that.
Everyone
and
loves a
let's
bad
see.
bitch, yes.
Highways.
Alright.
I don't have enough bits yet.
Everyone loves a bad bitch.
Alright, and the jump scare alerts are disabled.
Just wait till you head fast smoke it.
Stop it. Let's see. We left off, you guys had taken down 10 guards and rescued 6 children, one of which being Melodia's daughter Kaylin, and one of which being Barry, who immediately seemed to recognize Baron. And after you finish doing your looting and investigating and whatnot, she runs up and hugs you, Baron.
And I toss the body of the guard that the meat cargo takes after.
I'm gonna give her a big
Cool.
old hug.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you're okay.
Would this have counted as a short rest yet?
The amount of time it would take to search 10 bodies, sure. Short rest.
What do you use my hit die to heal them?
You don't need it.
Not really. I'm only down 9.
Alright.
That's 4 meteors each person.
What is this?
Don't forget we have cars out here.
Carjo!
Oh,
Have
sorry.
you seen this before?
3 meteors a person with 1 extra for Carjo.
Starts getting near.
There's 16 meteors around us right now.
I need
Counterspell, counterspell!
Edward and Lixian to make dex saves.
Alright. I have advantage on dex saves.
Nat 20, first roll of the game!
What's your dex modifier?
It can only go down.
24!
Okay.
Alright, so my dexterity is I'm not blind dex or capacity, so I have advantage, so this is my failure. Yeah, that's a failure.
Wow.
Okay.
It's 10. With advantage.
Alrighty. So that is
I'm missing the die.
11 damage to you, half to you.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Do we see a target yet?
not yet. You guys can, let's see.
Oh no.
You guys can roll a perception check.
Okay.
You guys are all looking for a target. Baron, what are you doing? Jerry's still like clinging to you.
I'm going to try now. Are the kids still around me?
Generally.
Generally, I'm going to back up and try and get the kids away from what's happening.
Okay.
I was gonna say far or it might be in there.
And is Meliota still there? Or no?
She is.
Okay.
Melodia.
Melodia.
Mel. Don't call her. Hear my ass.
They pathetic. No, it's probably just me.
Baron's gonna turn to Melodia and in a panic he's gonna be like, "This is about to get hairy. Can you get these kids out of here?"
She starts gathering the kids that she can. Gary doesn't seem to want to let go of you.
It's okay. Just go with them.
We're in combat. We gotta go fast. What was everyone's perception roll?
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
18.
Okay.
Perception.
She's not helping out. That is a 20.
Okay.
That is a 7.
Okay. You guys do not see the source, so I need you two to make another dex saving throw.
Us too?
As more meteors go to you guys.
Why are they attacking us? We're not magical.
14.
Okay, let's fail.
I'm raving, by the way, now.
17 plus your dex modifier.
That's 21.
That's a fail.
Holy shit.
Wow. You guys are gonna die.
Why?
That's 6.
I'm really, really high.
8 damage to both of you.
Half.
Yep.
Try raging. Apparently that helps them.
Yeah, apparently.
One of you magic users, get her out. She's here.
I'm with the kids.
I'm gonna cast.
Roll a persuasion to try and get Jerry to get off of you.
I'm gonna do a detect good and evil.
Okay.
See what that does.
That's an 8.
Did I detect anything?
An 8.
No, the detective
Oh.
evil just
Oh.
it's a spell. Or is it an ability?
Sorry, I heard something about me.
That's just persuasion.
That's
Oh,
my
okay.
persuasion.
Yeah, she's still clinging to you.
You're like, you should go. You should run away.
You do, and I'm going to message you what you detect.
I'm more useful than all
And
of
do we
you.
get another chance? Says new round, another chance to proceed.
Yes, I also need you to do a dex saving throw.
Not 20.
Nice. What's
15.
your modifier for perception?
6.
Okay.
You guys wouldn't believe what I detected.
What was your dex saving throw?
15.
I'm gonna assume the R is a typo.
What?
That's sweet. It'll be funny in a second once I deal with this on point.
You are, with your 15, you're not able to resist as you begin being lifted up off of the air. And,
Guys.
So I'm gonna take action.
okay. You also notice that Jerry does not seem to be acting correctly.
Okay. So, that's what my nat 20 did?
Does a 15 hit you? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Epic cast for some.
7, 15, 19, 22 electric damage, and you cannot take a reaction
Oh,
as she lets you go.
Oh.
So you're currently plummeting. You see this.
Well, how high up do they get? And
As we are can I cast fly? Can I cast fly?
So
do I get a sentinel there? Since they moved out of my threat?
Can I
you're
cast fly?
not next to them.
Okay.
Can I cast fly? Can I cast fly?
How high am I up in the air?
30 feet up.
Can I have my owl catch me?
You can't do anything because you don't have
Yeah.
a reaction.
It's,
You have to command an owl.
Oh yeah. It's a bonus action.
Can I cast fly? That's a reaction.
Is it a reaction spell?
I don't
It's
believe
an
so.
action.
It's an action.
Do you have snowfall?
No.
Whenever
It's only 30 feet, right?
At this point, you all can see a familiar set of wings emerging
That
from
bitch.
Jerry.
I'm looking for this.
What? What's
Get
that?
in the air.
Fly.
You're so you fall to the ground.
Wait, we got one. Well, yeah, I mean, it was an action. You said I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, so.
There was a chance for a reaction if anyone else had like feather fall or whatever.
Yeah.
It's only D6 per 10 feet. You'll be fine.
the only spell I have is let you fall.
Is that what it is?
So that's a good one.
Okay, so 3d6. So that's 2, 7, 8. 8 fall damage.
Oh god, this is not good.
You'll be fine.
As
I'm half my health.
Yes. So that was her movement and her action. Dex saving throws. You two
Yeah.
again.
okay.
I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay.
I can base the
And then we're
level.
gonna roll initiative.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this at third level,
No.
That's failed.
Okay.
and do I have to do this? Oh, because it's a separate spell.
7 damage each of
3.
you.
So third level, that would be 5d4 plus 5.
As a bonus action, since we've had about 3 rounds so far,
What level are you guys
I'm
at?
using
Third level.
my giant's might
5d4.
to.
Sorry, I did one
make
and D&D
myself more
Beyond. I thought
So,
I was doing 5.
what's Sean up to?
Tarsha, how are you
6.
responding? You see demonic wings emerging from this dwarven child and
13,
fire small meteors going after Lixian and Elric.
18 points of damage.
And Baron plummeting to the ground and taking damage. 18 damage?
18 damage.
Okay.
To the friend.
Wow, this is Cargill can't comprehend what is going on.
Guys, I don't think I can take more hits. What the hell's going on? And Derry!
Derry with demonic wings.
I know.
You could be Succubus, you could be taken over by our patron.
Yeah, so.
Alright. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Hi.
22.
Bad.
I gave you anxiety. I was like, oh yeah, no. Okay. I got a 10.
That's a 9.
25 to 20 for initiative.
22.
That shit was a
20 to 15.
I have a 19.
Okay. 15 to 10.
I got 11. 11. No.
I got it. Go.
I got skills.
So Joey,
just 1 second. Alright, so what happened when I did my magic missile?
It hit her and damaged her.
Alright, I want to make sure that I understood your message correctly. Is it Derry that's the fiend or the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said you sent a friend with Derry, so I thought it was somebody else that was next Derry.
It was supposed to be feet.
Okay.
Autocorrect. Kind of warped it.
Well, the width is what confused me.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Is anybody next to Derry?
At this point, no. She's just 30 feet up in the air, away from everyone. That her just drop Baron like a bag of rocks.
It doesn't matter, I don't have my 5th level spell anymore. I'm gonna do Tasha's Caustic Brew at 4th level.
Nice.
You need to make a dex save for me, por favor.
Okay. Not her strong point. That's a 10.
That is gonna be an epic fail. Sorry, need a sec. A stream of acid emanates
You got
from
2
the
seconds.
on each creature.
They sell metal like dice at Barnes and Noble now.
Really?
Yes.
Acid damage
Check
is-
them
They
out.
have full metal
Yeah.
dice sets and steampunk ones.
Okay, so could you do me a favor? Because I don't have the thing that rolls all the dice for me.
Right here.
Can you roll 8d4 for me?
Right here, I got it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sean said, what a start.
8 D4?
Yep.
This is a crazy start, Sean.
Are you enjoying your bad bitch chalice and wings?
Wait. Is that because of the M?
No.
Y'all created this for us. How could you?
Good job.
It hasn't told it there. 20.
That's it.
20.
You roll for me from now on.
Yeah.
I just wanna
So
say
that's 20 points of acid damage.
Okay.
She will have to use a turn to take off the acid, or she'll continue to suffer 2d4 acid every turn.
See, I asked me to do it.
You just have it. You had a bit.
How do you guys have that and I don't? Does that
Cargo.
get the download?
Player, okay? But
Where is the enemy? Because I don't
30
have
feet up
maps.
in the air above you all.
I'm not going through front of
Okay.
it.
Hey, they're your psychological scars if you want to go through it.
So they're in
All
there.
around buildings and whatnot. Pardon?
I was asking, so if they're in the air and I am on the ground, how far?
It's 30 feet straight up. There are makeshift buildings nearby that could get you another 10 foot closer if you climb on top of them.
And how far is the building?
Android.
You're pretty close to the building. You guys just came back with the body, so.
So I'm trying to see where my climbing speed's at because I do have decent climbing speed.
It's gonna be cool as hell if Karsha was able to knock this bitch out of the sky.
Okay, so I have to go to the main site for that?
Well, you can click on like the edit character tab.
So
So click on the 9 squares.
I guess I'll go to the building and I assume I can climb over the front, right?
Oh, that's
Doesn't
what
say
I
where
was.
that's flying on the sheet.
And then I go to the.
Dice roll, man.
Climbing speed is.
Is that on?
Well,
Yeah,
with
it's
them
on.
being a monk, that might
Okay,
be different.
yeah.
That's weird.
How do you get the dice to
I
roll?
don't know
Maybe I just.
offhand,
I'm not doing
so.
that.
I believe he has a.
Like I go to spell.
So it should pop up in the bottom.
Double checking.
Okay, monk, level 10. Your body.
Yeah, like you said, I might have to.
Slow fall. Sorry about the movement. Ninth level, you regain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across surfaces on your turn without falling during that move. You can move his
His
speed.
own speed. Okay, so it's the same as your regular speed.
It's just that if he ends his speed,
Okay.
he falls.
Or you can use the dexterity check to leap up the building.
Do you have it now?
Sure, that's
I
really
think
fun.
it's on the side, I might have to uninstall it and
Save
reinstall
some of your movement speed to.
Yeah, I'll do the dex. I'll do the dex roll, I suppose.
Okie dokie.
Fuck. How was
That
that?
sounds a 19.
There you
19?
go. How's that a fuck?
Because it wasn't a 20.
Alright, yep, you're able to successfully leap atop the building.
Wee!
Look at that cat go.
Are you gonna try and get her out of the sky? What's
far?
your game plan?
How far are they? From where I'm at right now.
Now she would be 20 feet.
By the way,
I'm gonna throw a
John,
dart.
yes.
Yes.
You're gonna throw a dart?
Up until now, it didn't
Alright.
feel like
Yep.
I'm
Are you
being
gonna
the
throw it
dragons.
anywhere
Wow.
specific, like your wings or anything?
This is
Or...
how we know we made it.
We made it.
I'm gonna try to hit the wing.
Okay.
I feel like now we could start charging
Roll for it.
viewers like $5.99 to watch.
I'll roll that. I couldn't hear that.
All six.
22.
That hits.
And damage is 5.
Noted. And your darts are non-magical, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So
Second
the
attack. When you're done.
are you throwing a second dart?
I can if I'm able to.
Yes.
Second dart. 23.
Doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Did you say 23?
23.
That is.
There's that.
Damage.
I have to
6.
get external
Nice.
hard drive because I don't get
You throw the two darts and they rip a small hole into her wing. She stutters a little bit in flight, but is able to maintain.
I want to say like 43. I
And
know it's a
as
huge
a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point on where?
Who's that?
Spending a key point on what shot?
Was
I
that
was
Sean?
spending a key point on patient defense.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to Lixian.
Alright, where am I exactly right now? Compared to like the battlefield. I just need to get my bearings.
You are somewhat by the children still,
Okay.
between the children and question mark dairy.
Very good now. I'll use my quick action. What's going on, Deary? What? Wait. Deary was. Did you do this very? That's more than enough. Hell yeah, we'll talk about that. And then, do I look around and see if anyone's hurt?
Just her so far.
Just her so far? You have fly.
I'm already flying in the air.
I can't cast 2 flies because it's concentration. And I can't do another spell unless it.
Unless it's you can do it.
Instantaneous, I can do it instantaneous.
Well, no, you can do any other spell as long as it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
It's adorable and snuggly.
I'm gonna see that covers her.
She does hide things. She's in diapers before.
Okay.
Find that. That's the bad thing.
I'm gonna use healing word on myself, and I'm gonna use the my wand so I can get max HP points back.
You see them. You use your bonus action to yell already. Using the
No, it's
wand.
just a quick action, right? Like, isn't it like
You
a?
have 6 seconds that you can talk.
Yeah, like that's what I meant. That's it.
We did take a short rest. You could have used your hit dice to heal up.
But I took damage.
Well, the
from all
attacks.
this. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's right.
I'm not like you where I take half damage.
I'm still all 100 points.
Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't take half damage from the first one. I took full.
Oh, it's like a mosquito?
I do 2 things very well. I take damage and I dish it out.
So that's what I choose to do.
Okay.
And then, as my bonus action, I will give
Well, doing the bonus
inspiration.
action would be the wand.
That's not the bonus Well, that was my 6 seconds to talk. So
Then you said you wanted to use the wand.
the wand is
Use
my
the wand.
action. And then my bonus action will be giving inspiration to
Oh,
others.
but did you say you were going to be healing word?
Yeah.
But that,
How
yes.
That's too many things. honey.
Healing word is a bonus action spell.
Oh, that's a bonus action spell. The one's a main action spell. I can give inspiration as a main
Wounds.
action.
But then you won't be able to use the
And
wand.
I'll do cure wounds. And then I'll do,
Do you have
Do you have your wounds?
I do. I have like 3 different spells.
Then you can't use the wand.
Okay, no more. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. I just want to give inspiration.
This
Welcome,
isn't our
everyone.
first session.
We are playing D&D for the first time.
Look,
How many dice have you got?
Well, we've been playing D&D. Crystal's been playing Pathfinder.
Yeah,
You have-
literally.
yes.
So how do you inspire Alric?
Go, Howard, you can do it. Good
I
job.
feel inspired.
Go barbarian fighter.
Alright, you guys can go on. I'll just do it until you
Go barbarian fighter.
That's not really good. I don't always time.
Go barbarian fighter.
Okay,
Your
but
class
brings
is
us to
ridiculous.
Alric.
OP.
Oh, she doesn't go?
She-
I thought the bat button for me.
Okay.
No.
See, I have it.
Alright, so I go up on her and take my attacks.
Yeah, you go up better.
I'm already raging. I have inspiration. What's the inspiration die?
The D8 at this point, right?
D8 or D6? I'm not sure.
Hello.
8 for you. You're healing yourself, right?
For the inspiration, I think it's still.
No. You did cure wounds to
Yeah,
you.
3 is.
But but
for you, inspiration
it's
should
a
be.
D8.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you rolled the dice and pointed at 8. I thought
No.
you healing took me. I'm like,
No.
Reckless, great weapon master.
Talus is holding his action.
Thank you, Talus.
That's gonna be a miss, and thank God it's not a fumble because I did reckless. Second attack. I'm not even gonna use the inspiration. I on that first one. Same thing. That is worse. No, not worse. I miss. Miss. I can't roll above a 6 tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to
It's
this
your
person.
turn.
Okay. But I'm right there.
Let's see. Go ahead and do a dex save for me.
Okay. Now I'm on it, decent. 14.
Okay, that's,
So failure.
yep. So, 3, 11, 17. Fire damage.
8. Guys, we're in for a fight. I'm below 100 hit points.
And make it fun. Evens you, odds you. You make dexterity saving throw.
What is she doing?
Is it with the disadvantage since I'm still on the ground?
Yes, you're still prone.
That's what I figured.
Is it just the meters?
Meters, yep, those are bonus actions.
And what did she? 5. Was it the meters towards me too?
No,
Okay.
that was an actual spell.
Oh.
That's a fail.
I might go in on just.
So you just took damage?
5
How much damage have you been taking?
A lot.
She said that.
on the first one.
How much was that?
You said that only Derry took.
7 on the second.
So next time we are talking about, hey, do you need healing? You might want to, like, speak
Yeah.
up.
I thought everyone was fully.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this.
Did that complete her turn?
Yes.
I touch the rune on my
necklace. That's my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And a cloud of smoke
Yeah.
envelops her. I need her to make a wisdom saving throw, which she'll probably make.
Holding actions is for the weak, tell us.
That's low. If you
Wisdom?
fail. Yep.
Wisdom plus 5, 8.
DC is 17.
Mm-hmm.
The creature is charmed by you for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy
Charm
sleep.
effect?
It's a. I don't know if it's a. It doesn't say it says charm, but it's not a charm effect. Let's see. Let me read it.
That is an important differentiation here because a succubus is immune to being charmed.
That's true.
So it is the succubus.
Something Elric can't do?
Hey.
Either way, because I think that means it can't be charmed.
Possible. But it's most likely it's not going to be able to be charmed, but I had to try it.
But you did get information out of this.
It is charm. It is the charm effect.
Okay,
So
then
it
yeah.
not work.
But you did get information.
That would have sucked because it would have.
Alright. You have 6 seconds to say something. You won't say shit.
I don't think he just gurs for 6 seconds.
You saw me hold my necklace, and then a cloud of like grayish smoke enveloped her, and then dissipate.
I'm sorry, did the spell work?
No.
Okay.
Yes and no. It succeeded, but didn't work against it.
Green, would you like to take a bonus action to laugh?
Baron, it is now your turn.
Oh, thank God.
And taking your use half a minute to get up.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. Now, is it a bonus action to use a potion? Is it
What?
a bonus action to use a potion?
Yes, on yourself.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use a superior, so
You
80.
joked about using it on everyone up here.
Exactly.
I might just take it from it.
No, I want to be naughty.
Nice job, I figured it out.
I actually think you just are doing God Magneto.
I cast fly.
Magneto, Wolverine, Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Definitely not full.
I can't, no.
I would say.
But if I had a deck of good
Jubilee,
cards, that's
yes.
what I do.
Jubilee.
Now there is one character in X-Men in the very worst weak power. His weak power. He was only in one comic. His weak power was blow up. And he died as he blows up. That was his power.
I saw like an episode like that.
That's you. No, that's.
Or Magma before she learns to control her powers.
100% Jubilee. Just the first episode.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're young and ineffectual.
Yeah, but Jubilee
You
and
do
Candace
press your
together.
vegetation real nice.
I'm
Yeah,
So
going,
when you have Elric,
I'm gonna use a fourth
I
level.
like I said Wolverine except
sword.
tall.
So I have half my movement, so I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get away, just the opposite direction, and I'm going to
So towards the kids or away from the kids?
away from the kids.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a fourth level ice stone.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
It is a dex save of 16.
and you cast it.
She's rolling itchy on the D20. That's a 5.
Okay.
Now's
so,
the winter of your discontent, bitch.
Fuck.
You're back.
What was that, Josh, too?
Bruh.
So she takes 10 damage of bludgeoning, 10 bludgeoning damage, and 46 cold
Well, if he's older than Josh, then Josh is
Yeah.
Sean too.
Oh, yeah. Sean,
And-
too. That's your new
So a total of 26 damage, and I'm going to use my feature that adds my intelligence modifier, so
Sean, too.
plus 4. So yeah,
Hey, sit down.
Now, do you scope the spell at all?
Yes, to avoid everyone but
I'm just
her.
making sure.
No, I just heard his joke and it.
Delayed reaction.
You wanna get it?
I'm not in any way.
I can only fake smile for the set.
I'm gonna.
I think I threw my neck out.
Selfies on the stream.
Yay.
Better than selfies last time.
Yes.
Such a weird.
No. I can put two and two together. And I won't say the other thing.
Moving on.
Happy to do it.
Yep.
She said it on someone's stream.
Exactly. So look forward to. No.
If you're not following Sir Kids, you can go check him out. We have Phasmophobia with him on Mondays. Okay, that brings us to Green Lane. Try one of these three.
So as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hex.
I have to try
And then
Seriously.
since that is a level 1 spell, I have to use a cantrip. So I am going to use. So I do like this literal 3-second Sailor Moon-esque dance because I said that I would do this. And I'm like, the bell tolls for thee. And I cast Toll the Dead. You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a nat one.
Nice!
Alright.
Oh.
Awesome.
Plus the hex damage too.
Yep.
Awesome. Good call.
That is
Hooray.
garbage. Oh, but I get to add my modifiers. That works. 9 plus 6 is 15.
You got
What
the
kind
hex.
of damage?
Necrotic?
Okay.
Is that bad? Yeah.
Let's,
It doesn't
I
seem
did
to
have
have
this.
as strong of an effect as it
it
should.
should be a higher. Do you do more damage because you're a higher level? What's all good?
It was 2d8. Oh, 2d12. That's
yeah,
right.
It should be 2d12.
Sorry.
Go ahead and
Let
reroll.
me reroll. Yeah, that only did 2d8, so. Fuck, which one's the 12? It's
It looks like
the
a.
mini d20?
Yeah.
Okay, about that.
The knockoff D20.
Alright, so
I hit that.
11 plus 4 is 15. I don't add, but I add the plus 9 for mine.
No, okay. I'm not sure how you're getting because you don't have your modifier.
Well, then D&D must have been wrong. So 15 plus 6 is 21.
Well, let me. I'm gonna take a look at
Yeah, because when I rolled the dice, so it's 8 plus 6. Yeah, so that made a mistake. We're good. We're good.
Okay,
So
so
21 points of necrotic damage.
Doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope.
Well, I mean, I didn't really have much option.
Alright. That brings us to Carjo.
Oh, okay, now I can make at least a hit.
Yes.
Are you looking for recruitments?
I assume she's
How's that
going
get
to.
hard? Someone grab the bag and Shake Shack.
How long do I do this?
Let's do that again. Give me a little count.
Building up a sweat on stream.
What was that time?
Oh no, my screen is there. Cats. My wire.
So what happens when I work out? Screens go black.
But she's, what, 20 feet away from you there?
Nobody wants
Yes.
to see
You can attempt to leave and grapple her.
More darts. Does that work last time?
Did you hear?
You can
No.
attempt to leap and grapple.
You could attempt to leap and grapple her, knocking her out of the sky if you would like.
Do I need to make a dex saving throw?
That would be an athletics check.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Are you? Well, I'll take acrobatics then.
You got this, Sean.
I pressed the button. I'm waiting for the thing.
I love the dice we got.
Alright guys, it's been fun.
Well.
That's better than her 10. You succeed in grappling her out of the sky.
Good job, Carjo!
Down we go.
Whee!
I already used my reaction.
Because you're a cat, you
So
always
you guys
land
are
on your
both gonna
feet.
take fall damage, but 3
We are.
R 6.
I'm gonna use my reaction snowball.
Nice. So she takes it
That's a
then.
good spell to have.
It is.
No, it's his ability.
Yeah, it's a feat.
It's not a feat, but
Yeah, side note. That'd be a good side. Spell that out.
It's good to have
It's a
the
cat
ability
thing.
to
I
actually
wouldn't
control
understand.
it.
Yeah, it's good, especially if other people know it, but seemingly.
What's this with the damages again? Other than magical weapons. Like, does that
I would say that, I would say
fall?
that.
Okay. Okay.
Especially when I was a kid, so.
Alright. That brings us to Lixian. Tarjo is currently on top of the succubus woman.
And
Getting
Meow.
knocked out of the sky.
Easy guess start.
Just kidding, it's fine. You'll be fine. I used that. No, I will throw one of my daggers and keep my distance for now.
Okay. Roll a hit.
For the second time in this campaign, you
Roll
did-
damage.
Somehow your dagger misses and finds Soliana wherever she is.
Just standing here.
And at a twist, it goes
She
back.
said, oh my god, you sent it to another portal or
No, no, no.
dimension.
And as a twist, the dagger still hits the succubus because Soliana is the succubus.
Oh shit! Plot twist!
Yeah, but you know, I'm a big.
Oh my god, we're building up the big baddie. Alright,
Does that mean he needs a sunbox?
oh my god, I love it. Why did I roll so high on those?
So Sean, you take 14 piercing damage.
I'm not the only one to hit a party member!
Yeah.
The very first journey. Remember?
Oh my god. Where did I stop? On accident.
In the leg.
Okay, at least it wasn't the
At the base of the tail.
No.
The tail comes off.
No.
I'm
sorry.
But still, ow.
That was an inspiration. I believe in you.
You're giving
That
him
one just
inspiration
pops
now.
off
It's
like
'cause
Dragon
you
Ball. You know, they're just
Get the point. Did it.
Yeah.
Carjo thinks you're not funny.
Stop calling me loud
Save Terry. Vengeance.
Alright.
You're right. Thank you, Talus. How do you roll that?
Fine, I'm gonna call you mine then.
God, that spell's gonna come in clutch.
Tal's supposed to see someone die today.
That was about the succubus.
I know.
My turn?
Yes. I mean, Carjo's kind of in your way.
Okay, so I actually should get advantage, because if she's restrained, I get advantage to hit.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's much better. Taking 17 plus.
I feel like the numbers on this should have been darker. I
Yes,
feel like that's
I
hard
do.
to read.
Yeah, they should have
That's gonna be 23.
That hits.
Okay. And for the second,
Vengeance.
action surge. 21 again.
Hits.
And that's only going to be a 19.
Hits.
4 hits.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to need some help.
Okay.
So it's 40 plus 20, so it's 60. Plus, now is she immune to fire or necrotic? Okay, she's immune to necrotic. So I get this die on my first attack of the round. And then I need 2d6, taking out the necrotic. What about fire?
She hasn't shown any resistance
Okay.
to fire.
Okay, so this is for the first attack. So it's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
I've got my calculator.
Okay, he's just calculating all of it at once. Okay, I need to take this die out. I'll get that for one attack per round. Wow, that sucks. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 12. That's 6. That's 6. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that was the third, or yeah, that was the third. Okay, this is the fourth. 5, 10, 11. And as I hit, you'll see my blade start to flare up as 2 chains of molten rock comes up to grab her. She needs to activate my fire rune. She needs to make a strength saving throw.
So how much total damage is that?
Currently 120.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just she's never.
Actually, that's not the end of it, because she also takes additional 2d6 from that. Add another 8.
Okay.
No, it's not everything.
That's all the damage.
128 total.
How much did that
What type of
attack
saving
cost?
throw?
Strength.
It just
Strength?
costs
Surprise
like
save.
1 round.
Yeah, that's a plus 6. So that's 22.
Okay, so the chains grasp her, and she breaks free. And that's it.
Okay.
She just took an additional 2d6 fire from it. If she failed, she would have been restrained, and 2d6 at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
So,
That brings us to her turn.
she's a little mad.
She tries to cast
yeah.
it when she don't have to sweat about.
Y'all better have counter spell.
Let's see. Folks in close proximity are Karjo, Elric. You stayed away. You went
I
the
stayed
other way. You stayed away. So Karjo and Elric, I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
You see how many
Yay.
it's
Yay.
okay. I'm not even gonna watch the short match.
It's okay, well, we just
I'm waiting for the
very few things survive.
15, but I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to. 19.
Like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
I need to mark my actions.
There we go. Dice actually
Actions
works.
are just
Yeah. That's the only reason I got 4 attacks.
What was that?
There it is.
actions.
My dice was working.
So what was your roll?
That was just a test roll to make sure it was working. So now I'm gonna actually roll.
Okay.
That is a 13.
That's a fail. You guys both fail.
Okay.
I need. Can I see your bag? I need a lot of these things.
There's 4.
No, put those away.
Okay.
I need a ridiculous amount of d6.
Is that ridiculous enough? I
She
have
needs
more.
like 3 more.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay.
A new fighter has
What is she
entered
doing?
here. A new fighter has entered here.
Oh, so she's gonna take damage too? Awesome.
Well, she has spells, so she can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah. was like, what kind of Hellraiser device is this?
Okay. So that is
That's pretty cool. I like that.
6, 12,
You forget that.
17, 22, 27, 30, 34, 36, 38, 40, 43, 46, 49, 50 damage. 50 fire damage to Carjo and Elric.
Holy shit.
Hey, guess what? Thanks to Elixir, I'm now unconscious.
Well, at least you won't suffer.
I know that feeling. He killed me the very first session. Luxian.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I did.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna heal.
I was like, okay, I'll be fine. And then I remembered, oh wait, I might go unconscious because of that 14 damage.
And
Because I had a
then
healing ability, and I would have been kind of fine.
I need you to make a
I'm sorry.
dex save.
Okay.
19, if that's the 18 size.
So that is a fail. So you take another 2, 4 damage.
I love how
That's that.
But down one point.
Oh, that sucks. When that happens.
Yeah.
Alright. That brings us to Baron. You see Gary get knocked out of the sky and smacked to shit by Elric, and then a giant fireball emit from her, and the smell of burnt fur emits from the air as Carjo falls off of her.
Okay, how far is Carjo away from me?
Depends on how far away you ran last turn.
Well, I had 15 feet to get up, 15 feet away.
So you're 15 feet away.
Okay. It's now or nothing. So I'm going to force Carjo to drink a superior potion.
So that's an action because someone else.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it is 84 plus 8.
Are you gonna roll it or do you want him to?
Do you want me to roll it or do you want to?
I need
He's
you to
healing you
take.
for 18.
Need you to take another 2d4.
Right.
Sean? Heal yourself for 8d4
I don't know if that
plus
changes
8.
the narrative or not. That's 6 points of damage.
So,
If you want me, I can roll it for you and tell you how much you heal.
no, I got it.
Okay.
Look at all that. 20. Good for 20 points.
Nice.
Nice.
How the
You wanna do a
fuck?
bonus
Maybe
action?
they step off here. Hang
Yes,
on.
he's back. Back again. Carja's back.
No, not that bad.
Now you wish you
Okay.
you skinned him.
Can I just, as a bonus action, help
You cost me your
pull
fur coat,
him
man.
up on his feet?
Sure.
So I'm gonna pull you back on your feet.
So you are no longer knocked prone. She is still technically prone. She did not get off with her turn. Because she had
Ow.
to try to get y'all off of her.
Partial thing.
Back.
Partial smell like
Yay.
green.
Really good partner.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay. So I am going to cast. I still have a whole bunch of fourth levels I haven't used. Chromatic Orb at 4th level.
Okay.
12 plus 9 is a 21.
That hits.
She hasn't got something to do that. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. Ah,
That's on you if you want to say that.
yeah, I should be honest. Alright, it's a disadvantage, so I need to roll again.
Well, she's prone still.
But it's a long range spell.
It's a range spell that you have this way to have. Really have advantage ranges.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Counter itself? Wouldn't the advantage on this
Well,
her being prone versus a disadvantage?
No, melee attacks against her have advantage. Range attacks on her have disadvantage.
Oh,
Smaller target.
Okay.
So my second roll was a heartbreaking natural 20.
But Zaylee is a smaller target, too.
But her personality makes her much bigger.
Some say larger than life.
I wonder
Everyone
how
says
it
larger
is
than
on
life.
the screen. Break it, Sean. Break it.
So how do you get the dice work?
I just did it in the web browser. That is 30 points, and it's going to be acid damage.
Okay.
Good call.
Plus d6, because you're still hexed.
But she's immune to necrotic, isn't she?
This is acid.
But
The
hex
hex
is
isn't.
necrotic.
If that's the case, that's racism.
I mean, technically, since her race is what makes her immune.
Yeah.
But Sean
Yeah.
just.
So-
But
Okay,
this
so
is
30.
know where she's
Yes. So 30 damage.
Exactly.
She's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Get that counter spell.
Where's all
out.
your units? I need 6.
Carson, it's your turn.
Hold on, let me get all this dice off my screen.
Rugged it.
Or if you don't like color scheme.
I think it'll be smart to use my main action with where is it? That's slow. Bonus the body. I'm gonna use bonus the body. And it gives me 30 health points.
Nice. Carver's back in it.
And then,
Come on now, Sean. Car, show them what you got.
What's that, Carver?
how far is she away from me still? Still like, what, 15?
She's still right next to you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna punch her.
Okay.
Oh, that's the
Well, I
case.
have advantage.
She burned you. Oh yeah.
Hi there, Brown. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Brown.
We have Sean on here playing.
Casual creature.
We love new people. Hi, friend. What's her name?
So,
It's
do I
not-
have advantage on my strike attack? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one
Oh, no, it's not.
is that would have been that. 24 was the higher.
And then that hits.
Alright. Might as well use my left key point again on stunning strike. So roll a super saving throw while I use damage.
Okay.
Hey!
Nice.
He made orders initially.
Did she-
Whatever.
They weren't up to par for me.
Um,
And then, what does she do for the stunning strike as a saving throw?
what's the That's fine.
Give me a constant.
Okay. 17
Oh,
plus 5, 22.
Save.
You passed. Yay.
Alright. Is that all?
That's all.
Okay. That brings us to Lixian.
Alright.
Who's
First
very excited.
I'm gonna roll these dice, okay? And then I want someone to tally up how much I get.
You got your
And you
really
can
fast
provide
numbers.
your action.
I tally how shall help you
I
with
will.
that.
So we got 6, 12, 22 total. 22. Describe your action. 24, 25.
Great, he's gonna do the math.
Yeah, there's 7.
Okay.
So that's 12, 18, 28, 29, 31,
Plus 12.
43.
43.
That was like a lot.
Look at you doing some damage.
What a minute.
Oh,
I cast sleep. Does it work?
alters people's memories. I need you to strike that spell for her memory. If you don't have the spell,
You were so
I
excited.
can't sneak to work. Oh, again. I want to make it a useful spell.
It's not.
Was disappointment in all your faces? Was probably.
I thought you were.
No.
Sleep is
No
very,
sleep.
sleep is very useful for the first 5 levels. We got a level 10.
I would love a final boss to broke down my sleep.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That red dragon.
That was a way too much.
Take your dice.
You brought down
Give me my-
Muhammad with the sleep spell.
Give me my dice back, because you don't get dice for me for sleeping anymore.
I mean, from now on, we need to know what you're casting before you do.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn?
Yes.
MVP. So let's see an MVP for sleep.
That's going to be a hit with natural 8.
It was 18, I thought.
Yeah, okay, 18 or 16, either one. Yeah, it's 15 hits. Second attack. 16, that's going to be a hit. Alright, so 2d6, I hit this one. 20. 20, that's 30. 30 plus
This is the one that's not drinking, like totally
4,
sober.
8, 9, 10,
Oh, just
13.
I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, if it's the last thing I'll do, I'll make you pay for casting sleep. 57 total damage from my 2 attacks.
Okay, and that's without the necrotic?
That's without the necrotic.
Okay. 57, you said?
57. As I break my brain into
Alright.
Alright.
Try
Now you
casting
can trust me
sleep now.
now. I just took all that. I took 57 damage from him.
Okay, we'll try again.
Oh.
Alright.
God damn it, it works.
It's her turn. She is going to cast a spell. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay.
Greenlee's watching to see what spell is being cast.
You know the spell that I cast?
Huh?
I don't think you know the spell.
No, we're watching the new.
Yeah.
You didn't see the sleep, by the way.
Oh, I saw it. Greenlee's highly heated. Greenlee's gonna have words with you.
I'm just double checking to see if she has subtle spell. She does not. And she is casting Dimension Door.
Counterspell.
She will use a reaction to counter spell.
And then
Counter
I
spell.
We all have counter spell. Fuck this shit.
So who's counterspelling the counterspell?
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
that.
She's
You
counter
said it
spell
first.
your counter spell. What level did you cast
I
counter spell?
counted at 5th.
Okay.
You can just do it at third.
Yep. Which is exact order, is it?
She counters yours at 7th.
That's fine.
Can we merge ours together?
I haven't moved that works.
So her counter spell, I think at that point, just counters your counter spell. So
Yes.
it's 7th versus 5th.
But then I'm gonna cast counter spell.
Okay.
7th. So, is that a roll at that point?
But I don't get it. Didn't you just use
I
yours?
counterspell at
Dimension
3rd
Door
level.
is a 4th level. He counterspelled with a 5th. She counterspelled his counterspell with a 7th.
Oh, I'll take you guys' word for it. What do I have to roll?
Wait.
It is a d20 plus your ability modifier.
Yeah.
What?
Arthur was confused
What
by
ability
this magic.
modifier?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Oh,
The stuff you're good at.
the stuff that I'm allegedly good at.
And the TN is 10 plus the level of the spell, so that would be 17.
Oh, I got a natural 18.
So you counter her counterspell, counter his counterspell, so she does not Dimension Door.
You You ain't going nowhere, chick.
Oh my god.
That's her action and her reaction.
That's okay, Carjo. Just sit there and look cute.
Let me know when it's my turn.
Marshall just said my show.
Can I borrow
I'm burning that third level
Nope.
spell.
You funny little boy.
They will have the exact same use being put away or being rolled. So,
Listen, it might actually work this time.
why sleeper? She killed your village. Kill her.
Remember?
It's scary.
Because Priscilla's stubborn.
Remember your cousin Fula? Remember how sad she was? Think of her tears.
She didn't, right? She's a tough warrior woman.
Okay, think
She
about
was
your
sad.
parents running in the.
Stop!
Let's just. As soon as they're running, I'm like, oh wait, we have to stop.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to see if she has anything.
Pieces connect
viable
together.
for
Yeah.
bonus action.
Oh, so why not?
I think your
bonus action spell.
your dad looks something like this now, right?
He is bald.
Way to make it better. Way to make it better. Yeah, she was fine.
We're such good friends.
Oh.
Checking her equipment. Yeah, but she does not have anything she can do as
Is
a
anyone
bonus
like
action.
close to her?
Oh yeah,
Cargo.
Cargo, me, Marin.
Oh, that's right, because you ran up to heal.
Are you throwing your dagger?
Please don't.
No, I was gonna use
It's
my.
Baron's turn.
It's my turn? Is it actually my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we just skip Crystal because she was taking too long?
Okay. So I'm going to step back away from
I
her.
was just gonna be asleep anyway.
And I'm going to
This kind of stumble this is
second level magic missile.
Ooh,
Okay.
There it is. Four darts.
you have before.
4, 8,
Don't break things.
Well, it almost took a swim.
11, 14,
Plus 4.
plus 4, 18.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to take a potion.
Yeah. 5d6.
Release.
I go.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm gonna do another chromatic orb.
There's 4.
And I'm gonna use twin spell.
Because you have some down there.
I'm gonna do twin spell and I'm gonna hit Luxian. For casting summon.
You don't know this. Can you roll perception to see?
I
That's
mean,
right.
it is subtle spell, so.
Actually, give me just a sec. I don't know if I really want to do that or not. Because it would still be disadvantage, right?
She's, oh yeah, she's still prone.
She's still fine.
Yeah, she didn't get up.
I don't know if I want to risk that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Chromatic orb at 4th level.
Okay.
So the first roll is a 15. Second roll is a 7. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Stuff. I'm in the wrong app though. Give me just a sec. Chromatic orb at level 4. That is 34 acid damage.
I'm all excited.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
There you go. It's a good app, actually.
So once again, Sailor Moon-esque level of attack. And then I shoot the orb and it just like, it hits her in the face and at first it kind of just sits there and then it does a very Mortal Kombat-esque fatality and it just melts her face away.
No, God.
Like the red line of fatality.
Basically.
She's Queen Barrel.
Exactly.
Indiana Jones. Oh, goodness. How many faces?
We are playing D&D 5th edition.
Yes.
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
maybe it's like
Skull.
Like that scene in Beetlejuice, it's just a neck.
21
That's
investigation.
21 investigation.
yeah, how does that work if they're just skeletons? Can they even talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a spirit.
Okay, it's a spirit talk. Okay. Oh yeah, because in the Baldur's Gate, the skeleton guys talk. So.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Come on, let's go find an eye your skull.
Roll over your check.
My charger had eyes and legs.
Flies off the board, doesn't count. Stop rolling so high.
Carjo, it's just a dagger in your leg. I need you to walk it off.
You successfully crush her skull.
Anybody else ready for another fight?
At this point,
I'm ready for another nap.
at this point,
You're gonna be doing Sailor Moon.
Melodia's daughter, Talon, runs over.
I'm Greenwood, champion of
Grabs onto
karate.
your hand and leads you into the building.
Oh.
I'm going with.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
When
You
you're
right
in
into the
the
building?
yeah, when you're in the room,
2 a.m. up with your boy. No, we know how those nights are.
oh yeah, absolutely. We've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, so
Yeah.
she pulls him into a building,
Oh,
rushes
hey!
off a secret door. Thank you for the raid, Echo Raz.
Thanks for
Hi.
the raid!
They just defeated
Hi.
a level 20 Succubus.
She was a level 20.
Level 20?
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Holy.
She gets a
Thank you,
9-level
Albert.
fireball in Elric and Carjo.
Carter, you lived through a nice little fireball?
Now
But
we
not
got
your
knocked
dagger.
out then.
Yeah.
Carjo,
You
I
lived
have
through
legs.
you lived
I mean,
through a
the-
fireball and not my dagger. I see.
I mean,
Oh,
the first
my.
clue was the 170 something hit that did not kill her.
That was a lot of damage.
Alright,
Now that's a lot of
she
damage.
takes you to
That was 2 rounds.
the room and she frantically starts like pushing stuff aside on the floor to reveal a secret panel.
What's going on?
She throws open the door and down below you can see Derry bound.
Oh!
How far? How far?
She's still alive. Chromatic orb.
At this point, I cast 5th level gate.
I reach down.
God.
On that hilarious note, we're gonna take our quick break. As this goes
Oh, we just raided over too.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
for the break. We are going to continue to take 5 to 10 minute breaks because we tend to do 4 to 5 hour long streams. So we will be back to find out what's going to happen with this dwarven child that they rescued in the past.
Maybe we do a small little recap for everyone who's, still here.
Yeah.
Yay,
Alright.
break, break.
I think you should have
Use
this.
the restroom, get food, do all that fun stuff.
You
We
were better at
will be back.
charisma than I. And I already have.
form of Derry, a dwarven child that last time you saw her was but 6 years old, but her, along with several other children that were in the camp, have been forcibly aged older, to be approximately 16 years of age. While none of the children have been harmed, you did find Derry bound, bleeding. And does anybody want to check her pulse?
Oh no. You're closest.
Yeah.
I pull her up and I start untying her.
Yeah, I'll check her pulse.
Survival.
Survival. Would it not? Well, okay. I'm gonna use the in the out. Just because I'm just a survival. 13?
You did not find a pulse.
No!
Someone
But
else.
she is
I'm gonna
still warm.
I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands.
Okay.
Hopefully that does something. Give me a second, I forgot how to do this. I'm gonna restore 5 hit points.
Seems to have no effect. There is still no pulse, but she is still warm.
We need to resurrect her. Do we have a portal
pretty-
back to town? Is there a way that we can get back?
I can use my owl. He's theoretically still there.
How long was that gonna take us?
It took us 3 hours to get there walking.
She doesn't have much time.
Okay, here's the idea. I'm going to pick her up, call my owl over, haste the owl, and is anyone coming with?
How big is this owl?
It's a giant owl.
It's like Avatar, that big?
It could probably handle Derry, a normal sized person, and then you.
Okay, then I can't go then.
I'm gonna polymorph you into
Derry
a
is
giant
a
eagle.
teenager now,
Okay.
so.
I polymorph Elric into a giant eagle.
Okay.
So I get to ride Elric.
You
The
do.
one and only.
No, that one you
Let's
just
see
grew
it.
out with your talons.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, one.
Look, Jack.
One
I'm
arm.
f-
So you're like,
Ah,
I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying.
and then I grab,
Color of the constellation!
I grab Derek. So I'll grab the kid.
Oh, I thought the owl was.
Okay. Well,
Who flies faster, the owl or the eagle?
Well, I hasted the owl,
Oh,
so it's got 60, so now it's 1.
okay.
whatever.
So who is greenly grabbing onto for this?
Well, Elric is. I'll grab
Yeah.
on to.
Because Elric's not going to be as fast as one.
Do I don't have to stay within range, right? Once I cast it on you, like, okay, yeah, I'm on the eagle.
I point at
I'm on
the
that one.
kids and Melodia.
Melody is just. Don't worry, I can get them into a hut for now until we can get these guys back to town.
Yes, we see her.
I broke off.
Okay.
And I swing. Let's see. Back and forth.
Ah, stop it!
And then I'll smoke. And then get.
That death glare.
I'm gonna roll.
I do a barrel roll.
By the way, we totally forgot Crossbow.
Carjo is with Melodia and the children. Carjo, have you returned from your break yet?
I forgot to press the unmute button. I got lame nightfall.
That's a fair bet.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I'll explain that.
Alright. So, you guys take off, you follow as best as you can behind. Without all the mediocre tricks. Okay. So, honey, you guys are able to make it back in a quarter of the time. What's a quarter of 3 hours?
45 minutes?
I believe so.
But that's good because Pongo finds an hour. I'm not counting it. I was like, I balled.
Well, you don't make it back that fast. You have a flight speed of 60.
I do double dash. I'm at 20.
No. All right.
Oh, I'm not keeping
So
track of
wouldn't
the
you
hour.
be able to do
I have
double
no idea.
dash?
So
Yeah,
if I fall, I fall.
do double dash, so 120, 240.
Yeah.
You could.
We're there in 10 minutes.
Greenlee is like,
No hair. I have no hair, but I'm there in 10 minutes. My wings are all free. Best
It sounds like a missile going to the sky.
how long does he
How's
go?
that, bitch?
It's 8 hours.
Sorry, when the user said that scream.
I realized that I'm a little bit too close to the trees after Lynxie and screams.
It's weird.
Okay, so I go lower.
I
Green
got
hits the
one
tree.
of the trees.
I'm holding up to your arms.
No, you said one.
Okay, one arm.
Alright then, I grab onto one of the trees.
Your arm comes off.
Strength check.
Your arm's gonna come off.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, once
You
the
need
strength,
my two.
once
Early.
Modifier.
That
it's
was
a modifier of a giant eagle.
Yeah, what's the modifier for the giant eagle?
You might be stronger
Oh my
than me.
god, I might be.
I'm gonna
The one time Lexi needs to be stronger than Elric.
And if I get it, I will smack into the tree.
go 16.
Plus
Modifier?
Yeah.
That'd be plus 3.
Plus 3.
15 total.
I'm gonna roll my inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, it doesn't grab on.
Okay.
I fly a little bit higher. Since he's hit the trees.
I roll to kick him in the mouth.
That's a pretty big distance for a giant eagle.
Crap check.
You take off your shoe and just throw
I can add actually. No, as soon as it burns it.
Okay. You get there. What do you do?
I'm gonna fight a cleric.
It'll take you the 45. It takes half of 45. Jesus.
15, 20. Around 20.
22 and a half.
We got a girl that's kind of dead. Cleric. I'm screaming for a cleric.
Okay, you have people rush over, as people are kind of swarming around her, your vision goes dark. You then see an image of Gary with several bodies around her. She's covered in blood and laughing. You hear the voice of the raven read, "She will be the center of much death, including that of your friends. If you wish to avoid a slaughter, you must let her die." And your vision returns to normal.
How long would that have taken? Like, would that have just been a split second, or would I have noticed that?
About a 5-second thing, so you would see him like space out for a sec, but you wouldn't know if it was necessarily panic or
Got it.
yeah.
Baron! Baron! Baron!
You feel
Feel a Barbie doll slap you.
the Barbie doll's probably stronger than you though.
No, she definitely is.
It's like a Rick James slap.
The clerics are swarming around the girl, or who you assume to be clerics. There's not a lot of magic users within the town.
We don't know how long she's been down, but she needs healing right away.
Well, she's still warm. Suggesting that it was within past hour.
We honestly don't know.
We have no idea. Just bring her back.
There is not much I can do here. There is temple nearby. It is a shrine to Ulutio. The chapel is just about 20 minutes walk along Oceanside.
Okay. Hop on the owl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have the owl carry me. Sorry, Greenlee! Actually, do you want me in my pocket? I won't hit you. Ow, I'm gonna telepathically tell it to go wherever this guy is telling us to.
Okay. He kind of helps guide. You know, aren't those so nice? Zen balls. And after about, considering the owl's speed, 5 minutes of flight, that's adorable. I want that. Aww. We should share that in the Discord
You should.
so that we chat can see what we're talking about. But it takes you about 5 minutes, and you do come across the chapel. You can roll a religion check to see if you recognize the symbol of Utulio.
No, that is a religion. It's an 11.
Do I get any sense of Derry being evil?
No, she's just dead currently. You do not recognize the symbol. This is not a god you are too familiar with. What are you?
It's the god Utsuri?
Utulio.
Utsuri.
How do you spell that?
Louis.
No.
How do you spell that? Ulutio.
Alright.
Sorry.
Ulutio. I should have picked an easier to pronounce. God.
Shoulda, coulda, but
You hear the chanting.
There is no Louis.
Is this god really just a rat underneath the chef's hat?
That's good.
Alright, at this point, you feel something squirm in your pocket. It is a small mouse. And it poofs back into Taylor, Melodia's daughter.
Oh!
Still holding her like, oh.
No, you're still having it. My bad. Just hit the ground.
But we're on the Eagles.
When you arrive at the temple of Ulutio.
Aaron, that was rude.
I didn't mean to. So, what happened to her? I'm talking to Taylor.
She explains that the Succubus had been questioning everyone about knowing a group called the Marked. And that when Derry said that she had met someone called the Mark, she struck Derry harshly across the head and put something in her head. You can roll an investigation check to go look at her head now.
I will assist.
Natural 20. So 20.
I know, I hold her here.
You see a large gash on the side of her head with a stone pressed into it.
How did did we not notice that?
It was under the hair. It's all
There you
your
go.
advantage.
Are you gonna identify it? Are you gonna
Yeah.
pull it
Don't
out?
touch
Are
the
you
stone!
Can I cast Identify?
Yes.
Okay, let me just get that looked up.
Come on, stones are fine to touch.
No! Corellian already said I fucked up one side and you did what's
Just like the one I touched. It's called it.
Oh goodness. So you cast Identify?
Yes.
This is what the stone turns out to be.
Who is that?
You.
No way. No.
Yeah.
Are you doing the face thing?
They said they would want me to superimpose.
Oh, that's why you asked about the superhero thing?
That doesn't look like me though at all.
Okay, Dispel Magic.
It
Rip that
does not
shit
look
out.
like me.
Can I see what the stone is?
Yeah.
Look at it. That does not look like me.
Did you read carefully about how it needs to be?
Looks exactly like you.
Yeah.
Let me reread that just real fast. I skimmed it.
Eat human. Or they didn't say. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's it.
He looked. Looks just like you.
That is literally your face.
Me as Batman.
Okay, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the stone.
You said you would have battled, right?
Okay.
Here, your first one.
As you do the dispel magic, there's like a little spark
Watch
that
this,
goes
start
off
with
of
me.
the stone.
That's so funny.
Can I check for a pulse?
It's basically just Harley
Yes.
Quinn with a gun.
12.
There's still no pulse.
Oh shit. Okay.
So how are you guys going to revive Gary? You are now performing a revival ritual. After rolling over 100 dice, the dice rolls still work. Nice shot.
You guys gotta do something for the ritual.
Yeah.
You're not there.
I
Is that me?
am
Yeah.
going to.
Do more, Sean. Do 200 d20s.
I read this and it did not even slightly click with me, so. Explain it to me in layman's terms.
So I had to dispel the stone before I could pull it out. Now, for the ritual, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation a whole bunch and just write, Derry, please come back. We need you. And just please come back. It's not easy, but I'm gonna put on the bravest face I can. As your mentor, I require that you come back. There's much to learn.
Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Derry, come back! It's not like your revival has been forecast as some sort of ominous event that'll kill us all.
So
I really like how,
that
I
is-
like how Josh said screw all of us, he was gonna revive us.
it's 22.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, no, 21 actually.
Okay. Brittany, are you
I mean, yeah, Metal was, I have no clue that her revival is gonna bring her death, so, yeah, sure.
in?
Alright, so how does this work? I can't use, what did you use, persuasion?
I used just a general charisma.
Alright,
I
I'll
had
use
flair with persuasion.
persuasion.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know you, but if there's one thing I know, it's that there's not nearly enough dairy in this world. So come back and give us all the calcium we need.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, it's the only persuasion.
You do not get advantage.
Ow.
17 plus 5 is 22.
Okay, so 21 and 22.
Okay, fine, Nightfall.
Okay.
Bloody Christ. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Queen.
Slayer of Succubus.
Yes.
Slayer of Succubus.
I've been called that since high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys attempting to go
I don't even
after
think
her?
they didn't tell us.
They haven't waited.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to town yet, so
Yeah.
we will probably be arriving at this a little after they got to the
Yeah.
And not one of us told them to tell. That is.
it's alright.
Oh.
What happens?
Okay.
The temple wasn't within 200 feet of the. Actually,
that's-
within 200 feet.
3 successes.
You do realize that you're the person in the horror movie that everybody ends up hating by the end of the film.
Success. So one is still dead.
That's an 11, and after 3 successes, that's enough. She gasps for air, and you see her come back to life before your eyes.
This leopard cheek.
You gasp for air as the frog throat.
This leopard cheek, just slightly, like, get up, champ. We've got to talk.
Holy moly, look at Sean's screen.
Nice.
Oh my
That
god.
looks like a plague.
Wow.
How about 500?
You're gonna break his.
Well, that's what Sean's trying to do.
Your free subscription to D&D Beyond has been canceled.
I landed in the town.
Okay. You're greeted by a few people that look confused as to why Lipsky and the giant eagle just showed up.
I am never riding an eagle again. Damn it, Elric. I thought we were friends. You're trying to peg me? Stop trying to peg me.
I have the intelligence of an eagle, dude.
I'm gonna. Is there a piece of paper or roll up newspaper or something?
You have stuff with you, sure.
My papers! Stop it!
But 500 is
They could pick up my papers.
what do you guys do when Darius revives?
I feel really good about this decision. I don't anticipate any backfalls. No backlash from owning bacteria at all.
Do I smell any, like, cooked meats or anything like that? Well, I go over.
Enjoy this.
Can you get your bird to
It's
stop
not
eating
my
my
bird. I don't know where you came from. Bye.
You can't get on him.
He dragged me here. What town are we in?
Where's the thing?
Where you left him.
No, as in, like, really, is it?
Are you
I'm
What's that? This is absurd.
Okay, I'll go back.
I don't think
have
so,
to
do
meet, I might have to.
Yeah. You're gonna do giant eagle shit on Lycia.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Projectile shot attack.
Oh, the bird shit's ass.
Projector.
You take acid damage.
Can I command my owl to go find them?
I go back behind the scene.
I hate you.
I like to think that as he's about to prepare the shit attack, he turns back into Eric.
I was not going to take a hit. No, I said no.
I think that's a roll. That is our roll. That is our roll.
We're rolling for bird shit the third time today.
You said no, I'm not doing it. I said no, I'm not. So that is in there.
No,
Although we're confused
the
with
shit
it's canon.
the shit is not cocked. So you need to roll to see if that's
He's constipated. That really doesn't happen.
The giant eagle's actually smart. It actually has 8 intelligence.
So you're just acting up.
Oh, 8 intelligence is lower than I got.
Oh my
So now I
god.
nudge Lucian with my beak.
Stop touching me. I'm busy.
Nice fall that actually crashed it.
Guys!
500
Good night.
It's actually 1,000 dice. It's 500 D100.
Yeah.
Back to the non-conference.
Okay.
But I'm back.
I'm going to give Deary a potion of greater healing. Just be like, hey, just calm down.
What I missed, someone was taking a giant shit.
No, no giant shit.
Yep, all the giant shit.
All of it falls out.
Elric pooped himself.
Dude,
Cannon.
I'm still a bird, so.
She heals 15 hit points.
Can I roll insight to see if Varen is betraying us all for this little girl?
What reason would you have to suspect that?
Varen looks shifty.
I'm
Not
not.
normal.
I know, I never trusted Varen.
I'm gonna say no. You don't have a reason
Okay.
to suspect him of anything at this point.
I'm looking forward to the long life we're gonna live.
I'm just following this. So I don't know where to go.
Eventually the owl shows back up.
As a baby can.
Yes.
Oh, it's just the owl.
Oh, oh. That was interesting.
Yes, he's got a work
What's that smell?
Can I talk?
Because if that happened, I'm sorry. Everybody was away.
Bird's got a whole town in snow.
And the party.
Why'd you call this town?
Where is
Person gets away.
Where is
The
everyone?
tail of the poopy man.
They say first you smell it, and then you die.
Where is everyone?
The owls come to escape your
Oh,
father.
you freaking almost killed me on the way over here.
I didn't know such thing.
My arm is practically ripped off.
I'm sorry, it was a lot different than when I walking and talking, following you out. It's a lot different than when I used to be able to change shapes and I lost. Everything that was me.
I thought you couldn't remember that.
Don't worry, bros.
No, I remember I used to.
So Carjo,
Hi.
Melody turns to you and asks if you can help her get these kids back to camp. There's 4 kids left, so that would be each of you having to carry 2 kids.
Sure. I can help. I can help.
Go ahead and roll a strength check. I will have Melody roll one as well.
Yeah, please, I thought Varen. Are you so trustworthy? You wouldn't lie to us.
The 2 of you both struggle a little bit, but taking your time, you're able to like help get the kids up so you can get them to the town. It's gonna take
up, not here.
Back to Derry.
Is she conscious at this point?
Yes.
I think I'm
She is conscious and scared. There are tears streaming down her face. She is clutching the necklace that Talon gave her.
That's the battle hair.
Yeah. Emotional support hair.
Then you chop that off.
Yeah. But this is for me. Hey there, champ. It's been a while. You're still alive. You're gonna be okay, alright? How's she looking? Like, is she like crying?
Yeah, she's panicked.
I'm just gonna give her a hug and cast behind my behind her, or technically behind me. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and just say we're here. In letters above us.
Okay. Booty.
Is it warm in this temple?
There's an odd warmth to it, despite there being no like noticeable flame or anything.
Gotcha.
Like, you're not gonna get hypothermia in here. It's not comfortably warm. It's warmer than outside.
Is there like a pew or whatever you call it where it could start a fire?
You could, but the moment you would try to declare it would stop.
Okay, fine. Have your uncomfortably chilly temple.
So the field isn't out of gold. Starting a fire in this temple would be extremely disrespectful.
As a creature of the Fae, I was aware.
As she kind of calms down a little bit, she's like, something just happened. I hate this. I'm older and things are weird and everything looks and feels different now. And now that there's like, I'm stronger at magic, but I haven't gotten to do magic for myself. It's just been magic for these awful people. And why? For what? For the what? Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make sure you saw.
Thanks for letting me know you're bored.
We haven't focused on all of it.
Like that. I'm waiting. I'm not bored.
Yeah.
I enjoy some work. Sorry.
I'm bored though.
That doesn't surprise me though. It's usually on her phone.
I'm waiting.
No, I just wanted to.
We'll get to you guys in a moment, okay?
No, we're good. Have your moment.
We're spending 5 minutes on Varian's story.
Technically, it's our story because we're her babysitters.
I don't know this little girl, okay?
You mean
No.
victims?
You don't
You mean
have to.
victims? We're her victims.
All I know is that we have a teenage complainer.
That crazy lady killed my parents and then she took me to this awful camp and they've been making me do magic for them and I don't know what anything is anymore.
You're still here. You're still alive, and that's what matters. Right now, doing magic for them, that's over. You're only doing magic for you. How would you like to come back to Milano with us? Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna give her a tight squeeze.
At this point you guys would arrive at the temple and see that Jerry is conscious and hugging Baron.
You look much better this time. You're welcome.
Does somebody want to explain to me who this little girl is?
Derry! I give her a Derry.
Oh, that answers so much.
Yes, good. It does.
Okay.
You can't eat her.
Did you just say eat her?
Derry. She's not. Okay.
Greenlee doesn't eat people.
I think it's a joke on her name.
Derry!
Besides, I'm lactose intolerant, so I wouldn't eat her anyway.
Forgive the fool.
it's get everybody out of the guns.
You must be strong for someone so small.
Stronger than Mary. Physically.
No, believe it or not, watch. I walk up to Greenlee, hit me.
I think he broke his neck.
You're gonna give yourself whiplash. You're too expert with movements. You've already bruised yourself before.
It's finally healing. Finally healing.
He bruised himself when he smacked Greenlee in the jaw.
No, I had that bruise for like 2 weeks. I went way too hard.
Josh is very extra.
In his defense, though, that was a very funny day.
Yes,
I died from blast damage.
So is this the end of this cult now?
I think we need to go back, but
Cult? Cult?
It's been a weird couple of weeks. But she was running a cult. Hurting a lot of people.
You two have something in common. You both died.
You dead too? You don't seem scared.
Being brave isn't not being scared. It's doing what you have to do, even though you are scared.
I think what Art is trying to tell you is that you always have to be brave and make sure you are strong.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying it's perfectly fine and normal to be scared. You don't want to give somebody
As long as you're strong.
can I cast, while they're talking, can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
One thing that Elric taught me is that you have two options. You can either bitch or you can do something about it. And it changed my life.
So, you can bitch or you can do something about it?
Exactly.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
She's still mentally like 6 or 7 years old, guys.
Yep, and I'm good with that.
So let's not bitch. Let's do something about it.
You guys killed her, so what's left to do?
Oh, there's a lot. You have to master your powers, and you have to get a job, and
What's your job?
leader of this group, obviously.
Actually, it's professional honeydew ale taste tester.
Shocking grass.
Oh.
So are you guys friends or?
We're best friends. Except for Lixian. Because Lixian wants to try to sleep.
To talk.
And Listen like throws daggers at our friends sometimes.
Where's Carter?
At this point, Melodia and Karsha would be arriving in town.
Which of our friends have I thrown a dagger at?
I point to
Karsha's not there, you guys are at the
I thought
tower.
you said it this time.
Exactly.
I use prestidigitation to make an image of Karja.
Well, they're not here anymore.
Who's that?
This is our friend that Lixian stabbed with the knife. As a matter of fact, why don't you come over here, sweetie? Away from Lixian.
Lacey and Waffle.
When I use Detect Magic, do I see anything about Derry? Like whenever we first met her, she had that aura. Does she still have it?
Well, if we've dealt
If
with
anything, it
this.
seems stronger now.
Can I use arcane? Can I do an arcana roll to see if I know which entity she made a deal with?
Sure.
If we've dealt with this Succubus, then how about we go get some rest and we try to book passage back home?
We should
17?
probably go
I
go
won't
back
listen
there
to
and
you.
look through what they were doing, any notes, anything.
Yeah, that's actually a better idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
So you guys make your way back into the town portion?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the 74 bitty shot.
Thank you, John.
And thank you for slapping down a buy pride sticker for 10 bitties.
I did that all along. Y'all were just so distracted.
Was it the bird shit distraction or the reviving the child distraction?
It was after the bird shit.
Bird shit.
I want to be the mischievous spirit.
I'm not
I'm
that
not
nervous.
that
I'm
nervous
the
now.
child
I'm
raising
just
the
gonna
kid.
clench my chest and let out a silent prayer and just let her know that she's just a kid, and even if she foretells something bad happening, that
Make it
Thank
right.
you. Thank you, Sean, for the 100 biddies.
there's a chance for her to change.
You've been warned.
I'm spoiling you because I felt like it.
You
Yeah.
have appreciation.
Oh, Sean, we have to have a conversation, by the way.
What'd I do?
Oh no, it's something you and me have to have plans on.
I don't
With
trust
these-
that.
With these two.
Okay.
You'll understand.
After today's session, okay, got it.
No, not after today's session, because I'm going to bed after this, but we'll talk.
I guess we'll
That's
send you a
the
message
share on
tomorrow.
Discord.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got your response. She says nothing else.
Why do you keep blanking out? It's weird.
She's talking to me, that's why.
Who's she? The Raven Queen? Can you tell her I said hi?
I'm actually going to do it too. Greenleaf says hi.
You get no response.
I don't think I was her favorite anyway.
What in the world? I thought that was like a really chewed up die. I was like, jeez.
That's the wrapper on the cheese. The
Wax.
The wax. Yeah. The wax wrapper.
So over here making wax D6s.
So, the plan is to head back to that building and try to search for any type of documentation.
Okay.
As you guys arrived back in town, a very tired Boop lands on your shoulder with a letter.
I'm going to open it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak over.
That's pretty
Aaron's
full.
shoulder.
He
Also-
promptly falls asleep as soon as he lands on your shoulder.
I catch him. Hey, buddy.
Deliver it now, Rat. You open up the letter, and it's
Anybody else like
has,
ruby ribs?
Yes.
Hi Baron, tall guy green tea and loot. I tall guy a Rakshasa and he gone. Might go to hell to kill and found Pappy Killer. Working on that. New friend, she shoot arrow fast. That is word for word.
Lexi, would you like any umi ribs?
Oh, I'm not there.
Umi ribs.
I'm not
There
there.
are also
Okay.
a few pebbles
Lixian.
and
Vernon.
a letter.
And he's
Do you read Dwarvish?
Give me. Now I do. Comprehend language.
The second letter is not in Rat's handwriting, it's clearly someone else, but it's in Dwarvish and it talks about wanting to start a war on magic users.
Where do I sign up?
Do I see anything, like any signatures?
There is a symbol of Cyric.
What is it? I can't read Dwarvis. I'm on his shoulder, but he's dropping a reading.
So you said this cool stuff was done. It's not.
Okay.
We're about to be hunted, most likely, because they're about to start a war on magic.
That's so awful.
Really?
It is. I'm a magic user.
She's from the Fae.
Yes. And I don't know what class you are this week, but I'm sure that affects you too.
No. I have no magic.
What about your rune thing where you're like, oh, I'm a wizard now, fire?
I'm not a wizard. That's part of the skills that Corellian gave me. I figured he gave you the same.
No.
I need to talk to him about that.
Frank is just fine. He sent me this letter with Boop. So, get off my case.
Wasn't Boop in your care though?
Left him back home. I figured the cold would not do well for a raven.
And yet he's here when nobody saw Rack write a letter, and it magically got delivered to you.
I'm gonna hold the letter up to her face. Do you read this? It's Draconic. Do you read Draconic?
Do I?
Check your English.
I read Celestial now.
Oh.
It's just gibberish to me.
This is pure gibberish. I got a vague idea what he was saying, but he killed that Rakshasa, and he's going into hell. So.
Well, I mean, the paper is dirty, so it probably is Rack's.
So let's try to find Lixie and
How
then
many
head back to
stones, how many
the
pebbles
site.
are there?
Didn't spend the time.
Okay. I'm just gonna see 3. Put them in my bag.
Should we try to find Lixie and then head back to the site?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should let Lixine know. I mean, although all he does is play the harp, that in this weird world, that's considered magic.
You and your quality podcast.
I'm gonna watch it one day.
Magic is or music, I guess, is the best magic.
No, it's not.
Try to find Lixie.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
I will assist our investigator.
Stealth, I guess.
Oh wow.
That's a 27. I rolled 2
Double
19s.
19s.
You find some footsteps and get an idea of where he went off to.
He went that
He
way.
left a while ago, though.
I thought half elves were really good at hiding their tracks.
Does anybody have a bell, send him a message?
I could send them a message.
We're heading back out.
I can find him. But
Is he within 120 feet of me?
What's your movement speed? How long ago you left? Were you just casually walking? Were you dashing? Where were you?
Nah, kind of like dash.
Okay, so just walking. How many times have you guys had this conversation since you said you walked away? No, you're not being in front of me.
Okay. I'm sure he'll catch up to us. Let's just go ahead and head out without him. He seemed like he had some personal stuff he needed to take care of.
what do you want to do? I can find him.
Melodia and Carter catch up to you at this point in town.
Carja, where have you been?
They have the rest of the children with them.
Oh, you with the rest of the children. That makes sense.
Yes,
We did
Carter
kind of
was helping with kids.
We did just kind of leave you stranded out there. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We were about to head back out to see if we could get any more intel on what they were doing.
Perhaps
I'm sorry, he said it again. For some reason, I'm having like a hard time hearing you guys tonight.
Good job.
Yep.
That's why. Alright, let's just put that
That
one
one
up.
is the other one now.
Alright, yeah, the other one's turned off. Test? Hello? I hear somebody. Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Did you keep it plugged in while it's used?
I heard it greenly.
Yeah, but
Is that better? That should be better. Test, test.
Should be.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello? Alright,
The Discord isn't set to that one.
Oh yeah, the Discord isn't set. Oh shoot. Let me see if
So if he has the stream up, he'll be able to hear us on a bit of a delay, but...
No, I'll fix the Discord real quick.
Well, he said he could hear me.
Have a nice shoe.
Thank you. Yeah.
How about now? Is it louder?
Is that better?
Sean, is that
I
better?
can hear you louder, that's for sure. Yes.
Okay, cool.
We were about to head back out to get any intel that we can.
Perhaps some rest first, in case anyone else shows up.
I could use a goodie
I get that,
bag.
but we're also
I would appreciate the credit.
we're leaving a lot of information out there. We run the risk of losing it.
I mean, it seems like the town didn't even know anyone was over there.
Alright, we'll get a rest. See if we can find some place to rest.
I could think of a place to rest, and I pull out my key.
That's a great idea.
Why don't we make the trek there? That way we're already there. You use the key, and we get our rest.
I kind of already have the key out,
You haven't cast the spell though.
but it's out.
Okay.
No, you win. Let's go, and hopefully we don't get into any encounters.
Yay.
Sounds good. Try to send a message to Lexi or something.
Do we?
Alright.
I'll cast message and see if he. Whoosh. Lexian!
Or who has the bells?
I think I just.
And Lexian has the other bell?
I think so.
Ting, 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 ting.
We're leaving. Are you coming or not?
You hear Bringer's voice out of the bell. You can say that you don't answer. You're not mute.
Oh, that's awesome.
I thought it'd be more epic if like the DM would like repeat.
There's
Well,
no-
actually, now we have to. So, Lexian doesn't answer.
Correct.
Do we think Lexian's in trouble?
I mean, it's Lexian, so yes. He probably propositioned somebody and knows
we have,
like
we
that.
have to find them. They could have cultists could be in this town. They were that close. The logical lead.
I can find him.
Will
Fine.
use.
I can use locate creature.
That's better.
Okay. I'm gonna cast locate creature and target Lixie. If he is within 8,000 feet of me, I will know exactly where he is and the direction he's going.
I hope for Lexian's sake that he is lying in a puddle of his own blood somewhere, because if he's not, he will be.
Didn't we have this conversation about storming off?
Is that a little too extreme?
I like to think it's the right level of extreme.
It's a locate creature.
Is there a roll for that? Is that like what are the?
I can give you the spell details.
I don't like when folks don't have cases on.
Well, I just don't have my case on it because I was charging my phone earlier and it's a wireless charger. My apologies.
You're good. I'm not terrified that I'm gonna drop it or something.
I've dropped it before. You should see my old phone when I dropped it and screen shattered. I was just like, screw it. Shattered that. I bought a new phone.
Well, there you go. Silence. I'm gonna have another cookie.
Enjoy.
There you go. You attempt to cast it, and he is not within range.
It is concentration for an
Where the hell
hour.
did Lexian go?
So I will fly around the town.
I'll take myself out of the narrative.
So Loudmouth is missing, eh?
It seems like it.
Now we have communications between us, and he's not answering, so we're worried that cultists may have taken him.
You fly around the town. He doesn't come into range.
I come back to them. So clearly, He's not within 1,000 feet. And I could theoretically scry on him. However, I need a long rest. So I think for the time being, I think we just need to head where we need to go.
We cannot leave. No, we can't leave if we don't know where Lucian's at.
Do you have anything you can do?
Nothing.
There is nothing more that I can do today.
Then I guess we need to search the town and get a rest until you can scry. I know that we need that intel, but we can't leave a party member behind. It's more important.
Then let me go search. I can take the risk. I can go.
No, because then if we lose you, then we lose our scrying capabilities.
Is that all I am to you?
No, you're also a party member.
I just.
Have we checked the brothels?
Well,
That's
the
a
town is practically a brothel. It's mating season.
I mean, Baron flew around town with his spell active, so we would not be
Where's
found.
Uda? Or Auda? Auda?
Me?
Huh?
Me?
No, the half-orc woman who runs this place.
She's in town.
Let's find her. Maybe she knows where Roxanne is.
Okay.
Does he do this often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Crystal's over here just cracking up.
Come to think of it, quite often.
Start your rest while we keep on searching, and if we don't find him, then we have to try to find him.
I'm gonna
It
send
might
a
be a
message
priority.
to Auda. What was her name?
I think that's his name. The orc guy.
Yeah.
Completely tapped.
Move that down.
I got 2 spells left.
So I guess you use the key here.
Okay, once again, my dramatic dance and pull up the key. Mansion key! Whoosh.
In the middle of the street?
Just right there.
Oh.
Well, it's really just a door, so. But it's in the middle of the street.
By the way, go ahead and roll a intelligence check from when you were searching around town.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, look, Sean stopped to buy a pride sticker.
Alright, so I
You
guess
just noticed it?
No one said that Joey was the observant one of the group.
I'm the blow, if anything.
Alright, so Varian is resting. I guess we're looking for that half-orc who's running it, and we spend the night looking. Or at least I'll spend the night looking.
I'm not that concerned.
It's whatever name you want now.
Note taker, did you write down her name?
I remember it was something without in it, because I remember I made the joke about Inta, so I'm like 90% certain it was that.
Was it Linda?
Maybe. Something got a roll.
Linda?
No.
I don't think so.
Wasn't that important?
Nah.
It would have been toward the beginning of last week when we first got there.
Yeah, no, I didn't write it down. That is fake.
Uta.
Uta.
Sure.
Inta.
Inta.
There we go. I had to find it.
Okay, so I had it reversed. So her name was Inta, and I was going to make a joke about
You're
that.
right,
Dude, you have no idea.
Nice. So I see.
Boom.
That's great.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him taking notes, I was like, I'm not going to take him anymore. He's got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, Anta. It's Greenlee. Have you seen our friend Lixian? He's the one that's kind of whorish.
Very.
The only one that wanted to sleep with someone out of you?
Yeah, I'm sorry about my other friends. I didn't realize they were such prudes.
Or prude.
There's no happy medium.
I just like to get to know them a little bit. That's all.
I mean, we have 3 days left of season.
We are actually.
I like how I cast like message and Minta's just like right there anyway, but I'm still doing it.
We're extremely worried about our friend.
I can't say I've seen him.
Alright. Well, if he is seen, if you can find us, I'll be looking throughout the night.
Of course.
Is there any place other than this town where a person might go?
The only other city on this continent is 3,000 miles away.
Oh. Wow. So he's probably dead.
I smell my load.
Okay.
No sleep.
You do not find him. At one point in the night, you hear the bell ring. In the early hours of the morning, you hear the bell ring.
Lixian? Hey there. First off, you ignore my call. Second, you wake me up.
You know.
Where are you?
Listen. I feel like this is a good place to start. I need to rebuild my town. I need to go back home. I don't think there's anything left for me here. You all do way better without me. And I need to help the way I know to help. It's just not working out.
You know, I thought the same thing once. But
Oh, that's cool.
Before I stand.
yeah, I'm dead. Me and Kringley's jabs at each other. Elric's pranks. Your whorish nature.
You know, let me share something. I haven't really slept around or been with as many people as I like to let people think. This is actually something I've never really told anyone. I'm actually very naive because what I'm really doing is mimicking the barbarians and people that used to come into town, the great heroes. And, you know, they were so cool. You know, they slept around and everyone loved them. But it's awkward. I just, most of the time when I was saying I was sleeping with someone, I'm really just talking with them all night. It's like I can't really show that side to like someone so epic as Elric, you know, and Greenlee, of course, would just laugh. But I just, no, you're different. I want to do things the right way. You know, I want to find who I truly am, you know? Not just this fake image.
Sweetie, there is nothing fake about you. Regardless of what you may think of yourself, believe it or not, you're a hero. Even if you don't think you are. You killed that pit fiend. You helped kill that succubus. And you're there when we need you. So I get it. I get it. I get it. If you want to go. I respect that. I'm not going to try and hold you back. But just know your family's waiting in Malona whenever you're ready. And it's gonna be hard. Because we need you. But we also realize that you need to find your strength. And you need to find out who you are. There's one thing I can tell you is you're good at what you do. And you don't have to have me tell you that. You should know it by now. And also, that whole jib about being awkward, I lost my virginity in a brothel with someone watching. I was thrown around like a rag doll.
You were a virgin.
You can't hear any of this. Stop it.
I think it's respectable to rebuild your town. But I hope you know, you don't have to do it alone. Your friends are here. I'm here for you. So you're not alone.
I'll come back to town. Talk about the rest. I just really needed to get my head straight for the night. I realize now that I just, man, I'm just worried.
You have no idea. I don't think I would have slept.
He was in a point of exhaustion.
Yep. I already marked it down.
Wow.
It's
Where are you? I'll come get you.
I'm just on the outskirts of town. I have my own hut set up.
So I leave permission to go drive by Mexican.
Are you gonna go meet up with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Takes about an hour for you guys to actually meet up and find one another, but you're able to do so.
Just gonna look at him. Off my arms. Just give him a big hug.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Frog dance.
Well, we'll at least hang out for a little. And things are back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You head back. After your long, rigorous search, you find Vera and Lizzie walking back into town together. No one's gonna say anything to him.
Found him. But welcome back. I think if anything, he's starting to find himself.
Sorry, Nora.
So you weren't captured or anything like that?
Yeah, he was panicking. Oh my gosh, he was in front
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course I would be that to anybody if you disappeared right after we fought the cultists and then we found out that there's more cultists.
Can we just find it and talk?
Sure.
Screaming
Wake up! Wake up!
Ow! What's him?
He dropped you so you just fall into the snow.
Well, I figured that she would fly.
Ow!
Sorry.
It's soft snow.
So it's like little daggers. Listen, I'm glad you're okay. I swear, if you didn't show up in another 12 or 15 hours, I was going to start looking for you.
We were looking all night.
Do you guys do it?
Well, we could go into the mansion.
Yeah, this is
No.
So Carjo and Melodia are there too.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
Right.
Carto, you walk into a door seemingly in the middle of the road, and on the inside is a massive, ridiculous, like, very fanciful mansion.
I see that picture one day. I'm just gonna walk somewhere. I'm kidding. I'll go with
I started explaining. I wasn't thinking. See, my thought was, you all didn't need me anymore. We finished this quest and I wanted to go back home and rebuild my town. I know I should have specified this. I know, Brady. Instead of making you all worried. I understand that now, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. I don't really know if there's really much use for me here at this point. I really think that you all are probably better off.
So, my first reaction is anger. And I'm trying to keep that calm. Because we have been through this before with the running off.
I know.
And the fact that you've always been useful in every fight. And the fact that the cult is after that leader that you have. And the cult is not dead.
Yeah, the cult's not gone. In fact, they're probably gonna support on magic.
Did you show that letter to anyone?
No,
That's
I
not what it is.
told. I didn't just. Does anyone speak Dwarvish or no Dwarvish?
I mean, I can translate things, so.
Is that what
I'm
it is?
so good. I'm so.
Program languages.
But it's.
If.
So. Just process and continue. Sorry.
So, I personally think it's best if you stay with us. Because, A, you have something they want, and B, we can protect you. I am not the strongest. I'm trying to flex my wimpy arm.
There's a way.
And, believe it or not, you're woman. You're going to sit on that looking brave. Neither would she. So, it's entirely up to you. But
What are we doing now?
Well, we were going to head back to the site to do research to find whatever information that they left there.
I don't know, she's probably there.
And then we have to head back home and research this new aura of magic users.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of me that just wants to give you the leader. It just feels like it's more of a burden than anything else, but it has a hold on me. It's odd.
You're your own.
That's the case. I don't want this to get into the moments. For now, until we figure things out, we'll stay by your side. We can't be selfish anymore. That's not something a hero would do. Right?
Who knows what a hero would do? If I ever find one, I'll ask. We're just people.
You're right. You're right.
I think we're more than that.
Yes, we're tired.
I was
I'm
gonna
going to
say.
bed.
I was going to say that was precious.
Of course, we are. We're more than friends, we're family.
The before we go back to sleep, there's something I have to talk to you guys about. Okay. Now, who's all around us? Is it just us four and Karja?
And Lydia.
Lydia. Okay.
And Derry.
Gary was set off over.
Okay.
Good. Let's think. So, guess the ghost.
Hey, so it worked out.
I guess
I'm almost at the points where he has to probably take.
So,
That's
Kathy's
the
still not everyone.
Whatever.
the Raven Queen's been talking to me.
What is one of these fucking gods? No offense.
We have
It's
to.
like seeing your friends.
I'm telling you this
She's
now.
not gonna like that.
To not only prepare you, but to also try and protect you. Something is up with Derry. And
What's up with there?
she has. Do you remember the first time we met her and I told you she had an aura around her or something dark?
Right?
It's stronger now. And the Raven Queen told me to kill her. Before we got to the temple, she told me, that's why I spaced out. She told me to kill her. Now,
She's a child.
she is a 6-year-old child in a 16-year-old body. She has so much to grow up to. And
Well, we should see if there's any way to revert that aging because that's just, she has to be given that opportunity to actually age.
I imagine
We can figure that out after lunch. Get my tail back to her age as well.
we'd have to do it with all the kids. We have no idea if there's more. Perhaps there's others that are a lot worse than this. So,
Maybe there's some research there on how they did it and you reverse engineer it.
I imagine if I bring it back to Lizzie Boys, we can figure it out.
Lazy boys.
Yes. However, the Raven Queen told me that she's the center of a lot of death and slaughter.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Included. No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, we'll have to die sometime.
She was laughing while she was doing it. She was bathed in blood and she seemed at peace with what she was doing, if not in love with what she was doing. Now, that's scary. Especially considering this is a 6-year-old girl in a 16-year-old body. However, I'm hoping that by keeping a close eye on her, we can figure out what it is that has a hold on her and get rid of it.
I've got a few ideas. She's tired to think a lot.
You don't have to think, you just have to listen.
Not gonna really do that.
I can tell.
Actually, I've been very good at that. I followed many orders on shit. But anyway.
However, I just wanted to make you guys
So-
aware.
Alright.
That's all.
And you didn't think it was prudent to share this before we revived the girl?
Yes, because I know you, and you probably would have killed her, and I wasn't going to let you kill a 6-year-old girl.
Piss her off.
We have to stop.
Anyway.
Off.
I mean,
It's in
with
the
their
mansion.
intention.
Alright.
I did the right thing.
You should have told when you had it, you still should have raised her. Because it's a trial. That's my own moral compass.
I'm not going to let it.
If you're going through some things, we will help. If you need to be by yourself, that's fine. But you need to communicate. And you know that you have a target on your back. But to think that you're not helpful, we've never had any inkling, gave you any inkling that you weren't helpful.
Do you remember that time in, I can't remember the
What is Cargill's favorite food?
Yes.
Cargill is just a single person. So, fish.
We have plenty of it in the kitchen. This is Melodia talking to Carjo, by the way.
On that note,
Are you suggesting I go eat?
I'm going
Yes.
to sleep.
Okay, fine. Cargill will go eat.
Melodia joins Carjo.
I am not mad. I am just tired. I'm going to sleep.
Oh
Go
gosh,
sit if you
I'm
can.
not mad, I'm just disappointed to talk from your parent.
No, I didn't say it. I just said I was tired. Because I could tell that there was something more that Lipsy didn't share, so that's why I didn't just.
You thought it was something more?
But of what, I have no idea.
How about you go get some rest?
Maybe I take a long rest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what time of day is it?
Early hours of the morning.
I'm gonna go to that place. That site.
Okay.
That's
Are you taking anyone with you?
no. Everyone needs sleep.
I mean, she was sleeping in his pocket.
You say really?
Greenlee's mad at that.
Everyone's mad at me. Also, I kind
I
of
just
just.
see one when I reach my constitution.
Presumably, Carjo and Melodia got rest, so.
Actually, can I take those two?
Yeah, let me go ahead and just fix the character sheet then.
Yeah. Just that way we could get a jump start on it. Before I leave, I will write a note saying, "Gone to place."
I have to.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Go good.
You can hand it to one of the ghostly servants to give to everyone.
Yes.
I've instructed the ghostly servants not to serve Aaron.
Melodia takes it and then offers it to the ghostly servant.
That'll work. The area instruction is not to serve Aaron.
It's okay.
Okay, so Carjo, Melodia, and Baron head out.
Yeah.
You return to
Sure.
the makeshift camp.
Does there seem to be like any sort of sign of life there recently besides us?
It seems undisturbed from how you left it yesterday.
Okay. Now can you just give me a visual?
What are we
of
looking for today?
So it's like a wall of different stones that they chipped out of the mountains or dragged over with a gateway in it, and that leads to an open courtyard that has that pole in the center that they were all chained to, the symbol that was on the ground that's slowly getting covered by snow. The place where you got Fury was in the building on the far side.
Okay. Can I go in that building and see if there's anything? I just essentially want to go around the complex, search the rooms, search and see if there's
Go ahead
any.
and roll a perception check.
18.
Carjo, you may as well.
Perception?
Perception, right?
Yes.
That is a 23.
Ooh. You see all.
Well,
Okay. Carjo, you don't make any note of it, but Varen, on the wall you see a large paper scrawled out. There is a drawing of what looks to be Luxian's leer. I'm assuming you can read Elvish.
Yes.
You're able to read that they think the leer behaves like an extremely powerful sleep spell. Able to put people comatose.
manifest destiny.
I had decided upon that before she became obsessed with the spells. And I'm like, I want to say it's a
You have your faith in the sleep spell never wavered, you never abandoned it, and now it's paying
Now
off.
you have a sleep nuke. You have a nuclear sleep.
Your faith has been rewarded in this worthless spell.
Sleep
You have,
for a number of
in
years.
Final Fantasy, you have Sleepagon.
Yes, sleep opera.
I'm dead.
It is an artifact that can soothe all who hear to a deep
Oh, but you
sleep
wanna
for
give me the
years.
lyric.
A wisdom saving throw of 30.
Dude, that
1d20 determines the number of years, and only a remove curse spell can awaken them from sleep.
Do you know how impossible Elixine's gonna be now?
He has to figure out how to actually get it to work.
I'll think I'll be like, you know what, I think you're right, let me just have it.
I'm writing this down, so give me 1 second.
You have the most valuable information.
Out of
I'm
character.
not going to tell
Yes, out of character, burn that note.
I'm going to stick that in my backpack.
I'm gonna message you later, okay?
Oh my god. And then, like, you almost, like, wrote yourself out of the group and whatnot, so then you would have never found that. You're about to leave the party right before this gets discovered.
That's what Lixine would do. That's what Lixine would do.
So what would have happened if like we didn't succeed in like convincing you? Would you have just rolled a new character?
Yeah. I would have just made a new character.
Yeah, play the character.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna stop him if that's what you're
No, I don't care either way, you know?
First time Elric got mad. This time, there was some more tension. So he tried to not be mad, just be like, look.
Mm-hmm.
Next time it happens, he'd be like, look at the right.
I love to
At
see
that point,
Elric
Elric's
has
gonna beat the shit out of him.
Next person that leaves this group.
No, but it's also like, you do what you gotta do.
But goddammit.
Yeah.
What did you say, Sean?
I was just saying to Baron that I haven't found anything.
I just happened to find out what Elixine's leer does.
What does it do?
Oh,
You're sure.
That is for him and him alone.
Fair enough.
so it really is. So it is a dangerous item.
Absolutely, a lot more dangerous than we've been like jesting around.
now.
Going through the rest of the complex, is there anything else that we can attempt to find? Any other notes?
3 common health potions, not a whole lot else.
Okay. But there's like no sort of information regarding the cult or what
That seemed to be the main thing they were researching here.
Okay. Is there any like hidden doors or anything I can try and find?
Other than the one that Talon had shown you that Derry was in, no.
I will.
It's not a very large building.
Okay. Well,
If they were researching it, are there research materials on the leer?
yes.
There's various stacks of unwritten paper. There's quill. There's a stamp of the cult of syrup.
Never seen.
Okay.
Trial later.
Well, if that's it, then we're just gonna head back.
Okay.
Before we leave, are those ruins on the ground still like glowing? Or,
In the symbol?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
It seems like between you falling onto the ground and the succubus getting taken down, some of the lines have been disrupted.
Okay. And I'm gonna go back to the group.
Okay. On that glorious find, we shall call this a night. Things have come full circle for Lixian, it seems. Not that he's found out yet.
Not that Lixine even knows.
I like not even low-key love that was the spell out of all of the spells you chose to be obsessed with.
Wow.
Oh, one last thing. Besides, you have to stick around until I find a better weapon if you want this sword. Last thing. Before you.
We are going to let Elric as well as the actual players themselves get some rest. It's been a fun session. We've had a lot of laughs.
So many laughs.
Some bird shit induced, some sleep spell
That
induced.
should have happened. That should have happened.
That's canon in my mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of things canon combined. It's not actually canon.
We
And Nitro breaking my character sheet.
Here for you.
thank you, Sean, for all.
My comment, guys.
Thank you, Sean, for all the biddies. Thank you for the sticker. Thank you again to Echo for the raid. We are going to roll credits and send over a raid. So if you still have energy, show some love.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for staying tuned to our craziness.
To the insanity.
Yay!